Hello, good morning dear students, and welcome back to our lesson, that is the fundamental unit of life is cell. Okay, and in today's class this is the last lecture of this cell lesson. Okay, in this class we are going to discuss on a cell division. Okay, what happens exactly during the cell division, or what is meant by cell division, or what are the uses of the cell division. See a student, without cell division the life is only not possible. Why students? Because cell division is what? The multiplication of cell. Okay, giving rise new cells from pre-existing ones is called as what? Cell division. Giving rise to new cells from pre-existing one is called as what? Cell division. That already we have seen into the cell theory. If you remember, then go back and listen that video again, that I have explained into the cell theory, that new cells arises always from pre-existing ones. Okay, so new cells always arises from pre-existing ones, and that is only called as what? Cell division or multiplication of the cell. Okay, so why cell division is needed, students? See students, whenever you were very small, you were in the first class, that time you were very small, you were not fully grown. Now also you are not fully grown, but that time your height was short, everything means your limbs, your legs, everything was small. Now you have come into class 9, so you can see the changes in your body design. You have grown up, right? You have grown up, your height has increased, your limbs have increased, your all the body organs have started increasing. Okay, the volume is increases because of the cell division. Means what? The growth is possible because of only cell division. Okay, as well as students, if we are getting any accident or any wound or any cut, does it remain like this only for long time? No. After some time it is trying to get healed. It is healing automatically, even though we did not apply any medicine, then too a small wound or small cut is getting healed. That is, that healing is only possible because of what? Cell division. Understood? So regeneration of the cell or replacement of the old then dead, or the dead cells, or the cells which are of no use in future, those cells are getting replaced or regenerated by the process of what? Cell division. Understood? And the third use of the cell division that we all are knowing, that is for the reproduction purpose, right? In some unicellular organism, the way to reproduce is also cell division. In the amoeba and into the bacteria, the reproduction method of this organism is by only cell division only. Means multicellular organisms have a specific organs and specific reproductive system, through that they can reproduce. But the organisms like amoeba and bacteria are too small, their body design is very lower, and so that they are multiplying or they are dividing by the process of the cell division only. Means the way or the mean of reproduction is what for them? That is cell division. Understood, students? So first of all, what is mean by cell division? That already I explained, but I will write over here. So cell division is what? The multiplication of cell. The multiplication of pre-existing cell. Cells. Okay, means the new cells arises from the pre-existing one is called as what? Cell division. Okay, student? Now, why cell division is needed, students? Why this cell division is needed? First of all, as I said you, I gave you example for the growth purpose. There will be no growth if there would be no cell division. So growth. Then for what? Regeneration of cell. means the cell which are old one, the cells which are dead, the cells which are worn out can be replaced by the new cells by the process of cell division. And the third process is what? Reproduction, right? For the reproduction purpose also student cell division is needed. Understood, students? So cell division is needed for what? For growth, for regeneration of cell, and for the reproduction. Okay, and cell division means what? The multiplication of the new cell, multiplication of pre-existing cell is called as what? Cell division. Okay, and the cell division, how does it take place? What happens exactly in it? That we will talk now. What happens exactly into the cell division? What happens exactly into the cell division? See, a student, cell division is mainly of two types. Okay, that is of mitosis and of meiosis. That we will see very slowly. What happens exactly? What kind of cells are present in our body? See, students, in our body there are two types of cells. Which type of cells? Somatic cells and genetic cells. Which cells are present? Somatic cells and genetic cells are present. As I gave you example for the uses of the cell division, in that I said you the cell division is needed for growth and for the regeneration of cell. So for growth and regeneration of the cell is taking place by the somatic cells. Means the cells which are present in our body except the genetic cell, means the sperm cell into the male and egg cell into the female are somatic cells. Okay, means throughout our body the somatic cells are present. Okay, means all body cells are what? Somatic cells. And genetic cells are, this is if we will talk about male sex cell, and if we will talk about the female sex cell, then male sex cell will be sperm cell. This will be sperm cell and this will be ova or egg cell. Okay, this will be genetic cells and this will be all somatic cells will be all body cells will be somatic cells. And if suppose this cell would be there, this cell will be having nucleus, then this cell will give rise into two daughter cells. This is a single cell. This is the mother cell, we can say. This mother cell will prepare itself and will give, after maturation, it will give rise into two cells, and these are called as what? Daughter cells. These are called as what? Daughter cells. And these daughter cells are clone of each other. Clone of each other means they are exactly same like each other. Okay, identical, exactly identical like each other. So only whenever we are getting any wound on our body, the structure of the cell which coming new are exactly like their mother cells only. This is the reason, students, means all somatic cells are clone of each other. Understood? They are not, they don't show any kind of variation here. Then where does the variation is seen? The variation is seen into the genetic cell, that I shall let you know. So these are what? Daughter cells. Mother cell will give rise into two daughter cells and which will be clone of each other. Now if we will talk, I said you the components of the cell, students. In that components of cells, I said you, suppose this is a cell, then it will have a nucleus, right? And into the nucleus we will have 46 chromosomes. How many chromosomes? 46 chromosomes. I am talking about somatic cell. Okay, this is all about somatic cells. It will have 46 chromosomes or 23 pairs of chromosomes it will have. 23 pairs of chromosomes it will have. As it will have a 23 pairs of chromosomes, it is called as what? Diploid cell. It is called as what? Diploid cells, which is denoted by 2n. Okay, this cell contains, somatic cell contains 23 pairs of chromosomes or 46 chromosomes are present, and such cells are called as what? Diploid cells, which will be denoted by 2n. And if we will talk about the genetic cell, then suppose this is the sperm cell, this is the sperm cell, then this sperm cell will have only 23 chromosomes. It will have only 23 chromosomes. And if we will talk about the ova or the egg cell, then it will have a 23 chromosomes. How many chromosomes it will have? 23 chromosomes. Understood? And half number of chromosomes are present into the genetic cell or gametic cell, so that such cells are called as what? Haploid cell. Such cells are called as what? Haploid cells. Means only half number of chromosomes are present into the genetic cell. Male sex cell, female sex cell will have a half number of chromosomes, so such cells are called as haploid cell, because the genetic material will be present in the half format. It will be present. It will be not 46. Why, student, it will not have a 46 chromosomes? See, students, I said you, whenever there is a fusion of gametes, then it will give rise to zygote, right? It will give rise to zygote. We are knowing the result of fertilization is what? Zygote. So whenever the male and female gamete fuses together, it should have a 46 chromosomes only. Then it will have 46 chromosomes only. Means the original number of the chromosome will get restored because of the haploid number of genetic cell. If the genetic cell also would be like somatic cell with the 23 pairs of chromosomes, then the zygote would be having 92 chromosomes. And in future, whenever again there would be reproduction, that time it will be having 104 chromosomes, then 208 chromosomes. So in this manner, the number of chromosomes for every generation it will change, which is not possible, and the original number of the chromosome is actually a 23 pairs of chromosomes. The original number of the chromosome will not be restored. So to restore the original number of the chromosome, this is done naturally in the human body or into the body of the organism. So every genetic cell will have, for every organism, the number of chromosomes will be different. This is for the human being, that we will have a haploid number of chromosomes into the genetic cell, and because of that only the original number of the chromosome, which is haploid, we can maintain. Okay, and whenever this will get fused, it will have a 90, then it will have a 46 chromosomes only, and then it will give rise to the simpler kind of a cell division. That will be a different type of cell division, that I shall let you know. So this original number, to restore the original number of chromosome, we have a half number of chromosomes into the male sex cell and into the female sex cell. Understood? Otherwise, in the somatic cells, we have a 46 chromosomes or 23 pairs of chromosomes, while into the genetic cell we will have a haploid number of chromosomes, which will be denoted by n, and diploid will be denoted by 2n. Okay. Now students, we will move ahead for the cell division is divided into two tasks. It is divided into two types. Cell division is it has two steps to divide. Cell division is mainly divided into two types. First is called as what? Interphase. It is called as what? Interphase. And the second step is called as what? Mitotic phase. Mitotic phase. Or in short, it is called as what? M phase. Now, what is meant by interphase? Simply, interphase means what? Preparation phase. Interphase means what? Preparation phase. Now, what is getting prepared? See, if this is the cell, and this cell is having nucleus, this cell is having cytoplasm, and this cell is having cell organelles. Now, student, this cell will prepare itself it will double the matter which it is present. It will double the chromosome, it will double the all cell organelles, it will double the cytoplasm. Everything will be double first of all. In the first step, all the cytoplasmic material, all the nucleus, the material which is present into the nucleus will get double. Means it will prepare itself for the cell division. See students, this process is called as what? DNA copying or DNA replication. And DNA replication is needed only. And not only DNA copying is needed, because only DNA copy would not survive for long. If only DNA will come out, then DNA will not survive, because we are knowing to survive, all the cell organelles are also needed. So for that sake, not only DNA will copy itself, not only DNA replication would take place, along with that other cytoplasmic material, means all the cell organelles would also get double. Okay, they will also make a copy of themselves into the same cell, and that phase is called as what? Preparation phase. This interphase is divided into first, that is G1 phase, or this G1 phase is also called as what? Gap 1 phase. Okay, then second is synthesis phase. Synthesis phase. Students, I said you DNA is made up of histone protein, means all this chromatin material is made up of what? Histone protein and lipids. Histone protein, DNA, and all the material is present here. Proteins are present here. So in the synthesis phase, what it will do? It will make a proteins. A number of proteins will be made. A lot amount of proteins will be made to give a information that you will learn later. Whenever there will be DNA copying specifically, that time I shall explain you what exactly happens. So here what will happen? The protein synthesis would take place. Other material, the synthesis means what? The production. The production will be taking place. The material will be made into the second phase. And the third phase is what? G2 phase, or it is also called as what? Gap 2 phase. It is also called as what? Gap 2 phase. So interphase, cell division is divided into two types, that is interphase. Interphase is also called as what? Preparation phase. This preparation phase means all the material, it will prepare itself into the cell. That is called as what? DNA copying or DNA replication. Okay, not only DNA will get copied, along with that other cell organelles also will be copied themselves. Okay, and then this is divided into G1 phase, gap 1 phase, this is synthesis phase, and this is G2 phase, that is called as a gap 2 phase. Now everything is made, right? All the chromosomal material is double, all cytoplasmic material is double, everything is getting double. Now the second phase of the cell division is what? Mitotic phase. This mitotic phase is divided into two types. First is karyokinesis, and second is cytokinesis. Now what is meant by karyo? Means nucleus, and kinesis means division. Means first the nucleus will get divided, and cytokinesis, you might be knowing, cyto means what? Cytoplasm, and kinesis means what? Division. So first nucleus will divide, means after this it will prepare itself, it will make a copy of itself, and then what would happen? First the karyokinesis will take place, means the nucleus material will get divided, like this. It will happen something, whatever the nucleus material will be there, that nucleus material will get divided, it will have a cleavage like structure, it will form furo-like structure or cleavage like structure would get formed. Means first nucleus will get divided, and then the cytoplasmic material will get divided, and that is called as what? Cytokinesis. So first is what? Interphase, then karyokinesis, then cytokinesis, and cytokinesis will give rise to new daughter cells. In this manner the cell division is taking place. Now cell division is actually of two types, students. cell division is actually of two types. These are the phases of the cell division. Now, cell division is of two types. Cell division is of two types. First cell division is of mitosis and second type is of meiosis. Meiosis. This meiosis kind of cell division is taking place for whom? For genetic cell. For genetic cells. And mitosis kind of cell division is taking place for somatic cell. For somatic cells. Okay students, and further when genetic cell is coming, then meiosis taking place. Meiosis is taking place means what happens students? It will give rise to at a time 4 cells. See, into the mitosis what happens, if suppose this cell, then it will give rise to 2 cells. But this meiosis type of cell division will give rise to 4 cells. Means first genetic cell will undergo the cell division by the process of meiosis, and after meiosis again it will turn into the mitosis. So into the mitosis is also taking place. Okay, means at a time this meiosis process will give rise to 4 cells. Okay, and the somatic kind of cells will give rise to 2 cells, but that will be haploid and this will be diploid. So I hope you understand about the cell division in detail. So in this manner students, the lesson has completed. The cell lesson, the fundamental unit of life cell lesson is completed. If you want in detail meiosis and mitosis, please do let me know. But this is not in our syllabus. But then too, if you want it, then please do let me know. I shall explain you everything mitosis and meiosis in detail. But till now for your class, the portion is up till here only, that is up till cell division. So I hope you understand. Please prepare your own notes, and along with this I am sharing one worksheet with you. Please solve it. We will solve that worksheet and we will discuss that worksheet during our PS period. So thank you so much.